What's going on, everyone, and welcome back for episode number 57 of Rising Above Adversity A.F.C. Bournemouth. And today our journey in the Champions League continues as we take on Leverkusen in the first knockout round. Now, if you missed the last episode, I talked about the way I'm going to structure these next few episodes, because usually, of course, I would do two live comms in one episode. But the way the fixtures have been set up, you can see the Capital One Cup final comes before the second leg against Leverkusen, which is quite problematic. So I've decided that for the next 3 episodes, we're just going to have one game an episode. So today, we're going to have the first leg against Leverkusen. Next episode, we'll have the Capital One Cup final against Manchester City. And then the episode after that, we'll have the second leg again, of course, against Leverkusen. So there's no results to talk about since the last episode, so we're going to get straight into this game against Leverkusen. Of course, they were one of the more difficult teams that we could have got in this draw. You can see they're currently second in the Bundesliga with a game in hand. They're ahead of Bayern, 3 points behind Dortmund. They won the Bundesliga in 2019, so they are a really strong side. And as I said, they're one of the more difficult sides we could have got. But I'll show you our team for today. I've gone back to the 4-2-3-1, which we are used to, of course, against Manchester City in the last game. You saw us play a 4-3-3 system, but this is the team. We've got Pereira in goal. We've got Ait Mokhtar, Mamana, Gamega and Parrott at the back. Lee Song-yong is suspended for this one, so he will not feature. We've got Chininia and Karpf in the centre of the park. Karpf making his Champions League debut for us. We've got Oliveira on the right, Halilovic in behind the striker, Correa on the left, and Luciano Vietto up front. You can see some of the maybe tactical changes I've made. In terms of the fullbacks, I usually have them as wing backs. I'm going to be a little bit more cautious, not ask them to go as forward as much by setting them as fullbacks. We are away from home in this game, so I'm not going to be gung-ho. Of course, Leverkusen are a very good side, and they've also set the mentality to counter. Away from home in the first leg is a good thing for us, of course. We're going to be looking to get that away goal. But it's going to be very difficult. But I'm going to cover this game in full. I'm not going to chop it up into highlights. We're going to get straight into the game. Emmanuel Mamana will be the captain for today's game. We also forgot to mention that Milik is unregistered for the Champions League, so he cannot play in this one. But as you can see, they got a very, very good side. The likes of Bender, Julian Brandt. Very, very good young player. Kramer in the middle. This guy seems to be scoring a lot of goals for them. Thalez, a really, really good striker. Jedvaj always becomes a really good player in the game. Leno in goal, of course. So they got a very strong side and a strong bench as well. Look at that bench. Bellarabi, Hakan, I don't know how to pronounce his second name, but he's a good player, I know. Song Hyung Min, very, very strong side. And interesting, though, that they're setting up with a 4-4-2. That'll be not a typical German formation that you would see, but we'll see how it goes. Let's get into the game. As I said, away from home in the first leg, we're going to be looking for that away goal. And could we get it here? Whacking Correa with the corner. Mana's there, but it falls to Halilovic on the edge of the box. Gamega into Luciano Vietto, and that was a wonderful chance. Just 4 minutes into the game, Luciano Vietto should have been putting that in the back of the net. Is this a replay? That felt like a replay. Luciano Vietto, though, hits the post. That felt like a replay of the chance that just went. But Luciano Vietto's had 2 chances in the first 10 minutes of the game, but we haven't managed to take any. We've made a really good start to the game, in fact. And here we come again, possibly. Whacking Correa on the ball, plays it into Luciano Vietto. What can he do this time? Into the box, gets the shot away, but the keeper saves it. So we're creating chances, which is good. Unfortunately, though, Luciano Vietto, who I've given the nod in this game, hasn't been able to take the 3 chances. Well, 2 chances, really. The third one, it wasn't really a clear-cut chance to say. But we're coming towards half-time, and it is going to be 0-0 at half-time. And really, we should be in front in this one. I'll tell the players I'm pleased with how things are going, but I think we should have gone in front in that one. We should have gone in front. Luciano Vietto, as I said, a few chances in that half, but overall our attacking play has been good so far. Leverkusen haven't posed us any real threats so far in the game, but of course, still a half to go. Karpf, what can he do on the ball? Burst in, or the highlight ends. Fantastic. So I'll probably leave it about 10 minutes or so, and then I may look to make some changes. Bring Luciano Vieto off. And Correa's just picked up an injury. That is not what we need at all. One of our very, very important players, of course, Joaquin Correa. So I'm going to bring on Fekir on that left-hand side. But Joaquin Correa, hopefully he's not out for too long. Really important player for us, of course, for a number of years now at the club. I'm going to make another change now. Luciano Vieto will come off. I will bring on Marco Negro. We need to see a little bit more from our creative players, but just in the second half, it's gone all quiet. Nothing happening so far in the second half. We started off the game really well, and the game was just completely fizzled out, really, since the 10 minutes or so in, after we had those couple of chances. But can we do something here? Oliviero on that right-hand side. Plays it into the middle to Karpf. Halilovic tries to thread a ball through, but Negro, they're just not on the same wavelength there. Doesn't read it, and Leverkusen on the attack. Brandt seems to be speeding through. I'm not sure how to pronounce that guy's name. Albertengo has given Leverkusen the lead, and you have to say it's against the run of play, really. We don't deserve to be losing in this game, but we just give Julian Brandt the space to run. Look how much space he's got to run into. Lays it off to his striker partner, and he finishes it off nicely, to be fair. So I'm going to go to control. Of course, a 1-0 defeat is not the end of the world. You know, I'll still be confident going back to our place that we could get a result. But, of course, we want that away goal. Chininia, Halilovic is dispossessed. Leverkusen pick it up. 2 of their centre mids are on yellow cards, so maybe if we can get one of their players sent off. Julian Brandt starting to cause us some real problems. He plays the ball through again. Albertengo doesn't finish off on this occasion, and we've picked up another injury, and of course it is another important player in Halilovic. This is going swimmingly well so far. We're going to bring on Benjamin Nunes, play him as an advanced playmaker, but this first leg is not going well at all. Not going well at all. 2 injuries to very key players. 1-0 down. This is not what we want. And if Leverkusen score again, we could be in real problems. But Oliviero has picked it up. Can we hit him on the counter? He plays it in behind to Benjamin Nunes. Whoever's on that left-hand side's got a lot of space. He plays it in. Negro's there, but it's well defended. Para picks it up on this left-hand side. Whips in the ball. Nunes is there. Negro is there. Is he offside? No, he's not. Marco Negro gets us that away goal. Bit fortunate with the rebound, but I think we deserve to be at least level in this game. Defender doesn't read the cross. Nunes with the initial header, saved by Leno, falls to Negro, and that is very pleasing that we've got that away goal, and that of course would put us in the box seat going into the second leg. Again, hopefully those injuries to Correa and Nunes are not too serious. And will there be one last chance in the game, perhaps? With 10 seconds to go, probably not. Bender into Song Heung-min, and that's a poor pass, and that will probably be the full-time result. And yes, it will. There is full-time. 1-1 at the Bay Arena. And yeah, I'll have to say that's a good result. I mean, as I said, we had some really good chances in the game, and probably Luciano Vieto should have had a goal or 2, but to get a draw, a 1-1 draw is a good result. We'll have a look at those injuries. Halilovic, please don't be out for long. 4 to 5 weeks. Well, Joaquin Correa doesn't seem to be injured, which is good, but missing Halilovic for 4 to 5 weeks isn't ideal. But yeah, there it is, 1-1 in the Bay Arena. We've got a good chance of going through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League now. As I said, next episode we will have the Capital One Cup against Manchester City, and then we'll have the second leg against Leverkusen. The tie is very evenly poised at this moment in time. But if you did enjoy this episode, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I upload twice a day at 5:30 and 8 PM, Monday to Friday. So if you are new, please do subscribe. But for now, it's been HalfbackFM, and I'll see you guys in a bit.